Hi, welcome. Come in. Good to see you. As you're coming in, the waves coming out to you. For when and if you're ready. Today it's the 13th of May. Excuse me. Clearing. For those of you that felt what I have shared before, the clarion call that goes out to those that this will pop up, or you saw about an hour ago I wrote. And so I'm just integrating now, coming on live and feeling what I'm feeling, in intuitively bringing through directly from source, linking, there's a release in the human, linking my spirit and my soul energy to come through and voice to you from a place of my higher heart, hand on heart and higher heart, in pure divine unconditional love, in being me, who I really am, of all the me's that I am, that I've needed and I've created, just like you have. One can call them masks, or you can call them other versions of you, and it's calling in all those bits and versions back to myself, of myself, as I am multifaceted, of many selves, of many masks, of many versions of me. And remember, everything I share is a golden, pure, divine source mirror for you, for you. I'm sharing for me, because I need to want to come on and share for me, for what this is for you, for those who come on and join me all the time, know how much fun we have, know the divine energy of natural masters. Someone said the other day, there's truth, there's real, but they said you're a natural, not normal. What is normal, you know? And whether you've known me before, growing up, from my life in the military, or only just recently, I'm still me, with all the words and the labels and everything I use. And yes, this is about us. You heard it today, right now. I need to go gentle and slow, because this is a 7 chakra healing all at once right now. I need to be very gentle. I've just shifted into, and I'm still shifting into, 9th dimensional energies in the human being. It's important for me to share this with you, of how I know and what this feels like. And the only way you can explain is you need to experience my energy and me just being me on here, raw and real in the human flesh, in my private, intimate space, allowing you to see what I'm really like behind the scenes. I'm like this in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. I do not change at all. And which is really refreshing, to have a consistency, because it brings peace and calm when someone's really comfortable with who they are and owning everything of themselves. That underneath the nuts and the craziness that I've been in my time more than once, that there's a strength in owning that part of myself and claiming I'm far from perfect. I'm totally imperfect. And that's what I love about me, is that I am so totally broken in so many bits and so imperfect. that allows me freedom to be myself of all those parts of me, because that's where our creativity lies, right there in that specialness, hey? So thank you for being here. Hi Jade, Miss Jade, Rhonda, Miss Lisa, beautiful. Hey Sharon, Carrie, Anna, Vicky, Carlene, hi Fiona, Mr. Manson, hey Tony, 1111, very much. Hey Kerry, Amanda, Rachel, Sharon, Sarah, Eleanor, bless. I had to wait till enough souls brought their energy in for me to come through. Because the message is, and it is keep being you and showing up, it's enough. 1212. Keep being you, it's enough. 1212. I haven't looked up the sacred scribes yet of 1212. It doesn't matter. I'm working with those frequencies. I have shared that before, and we may read that and we may say, but we're really getting to the nitty-gritty in a core of ourselves at the moment, that the Schumann's resonance, I often say the Stasia resonance knows, and I receive the energies, and you too, but just bear with me here. I'm talking about in bringing this information through. Of course you too. This is all about you as I'm sharing and owning for myself what it is. And I also receive, like you, as it comes to the planet, my filter is clearer and smoother in what I'm bringing through, linking spirit to soul through our emotions, being ascension pioneer, trailblazer, bringing something new firstly to the planet for myself. It's taken me a quarter of a century to have confidence in myself to be able to do so. And so we may know, keep showing up and being new, it's enough. We then still need to integrate that into the human body, but because there's a lot of things that are happening and blanket-wise with many on their journeys at the moment. So I'm going to go through these. And I'm going to push through. I shared recently about, you ready? 14 days of not thinking, not planning, to allow ourselves 14 days. And I wish I could see you all here like we're at a gathering or a conference, to say how many of you can honestly say you've really totally done that, because there's no right or wrong, there's no competition. How many of you completely done that? Because there's many brackets here. How many are writing but it's not fully releasing? How many are... Give me a second, there's a big shift happening. Because you're feeling into it. I can feel you. I can feel you. I can feel the pulse of your energies. I have been let know, and I'm going to table. I will share that these weekly lives in the future will still be available. However, they will be for an exchange through my website, was the message. So I just want to table this with you all now. Till the 16th of October, these are being gifted. After that, it may be a monthly contribution, something like that, or each one of these lives will be by an exchange, and that is all from Guided by Spirit, living in service to the Divine and Gaia, because I've been gifting for so long. And it's time to shift energies. At the moment, currently, the Stasia resonance shared recently that we've come through a new dimension. We are in a dimension shift, whatever that means. How about we just wait and see? Of course, what it is in the human being is another 8th chakra's opening that we're going into, is the message. And then automatically I come out and said, oh, now that I'm in 9D, my soul let me know. Spirit told me it was important for me to share that with you, that's the process that I go through, and that's how I get let know. So this is for you, to help you, okay, for whatever this is for you. So when one feels it and embodies it, because the clearer you live in the flow, more messages can come direct from your soul. That next thing you know, you're speaking words from your soul. It's the first time you're actually hearing it. That happens all the time. It happens all the time with me, with where I'm at. So this will be a message for you, for whatever it is for you. I'll let you sit with that because you will know. Because many are struggling, as in, okay, big shift happening. Give me a moment. Let me take a breath here. Many are feeling like they're in a void, and that's what it is for someone. Who am I to say they're not? I just read somewhere they're void energies, and yes, they may be void energies, but not. And it's just my opinion, and this is what it is for me in bringing through what I do for the planet. It's not a void, an ascension void we're going through like other times. This is a dimensional shift that souls are going through, that I said allow 14 days for this shift. It was the message in human ascension, mastership in the human being, embodying, because that's what I share, tips and how-tos and tools by these live divine healing videos. I didn't have someone to do this for me. It took me in those 25 years of when I first awoke, and last 10 years to form tools and methods for me, because I'm now embodying 9D energies. I'm still growing into it. I have shifted into it. It's a constant growing into process from there that really surprised the F out of me. And then I was given the information, yes, someone wrote recently, we can go up to 12D now in the human body. And I went, well, there's the proof, because yes, I've just shifted to 9. Before we only reached 7, and I knew reaching to 8 was a whatever. So I'm just saying to you, expand your spiritual mind, not your mental, logical mind. Free yourself. So that is a message that needed to be tabled for whatever that is for you, because I've been shifted. So when I watch this back, I will see what that impact is for myself. I get so much healing watching this back for myself, because I hold a divine space with a pure connection. Please, today is very powerful. This is spirit and soul both together, of all 7 chakras vibrating at once, connecting with soul and earth star, direct with source and linked with Gaia. This is quite powerful and empowering energy, and I need to go very gentle and very slow. That was definitely the message. The message has come, and I don't like to say a blanket everyone or all. However, it did come that everyone has something consciously to shift in writing and releasing. It is what it is, Masters. I've shared about this, about writing to your mother, whether she's alive, here or not. Is there needs to be a release? I will need to be doing this myself shortly as well. When I finish delivering this to you all, then I'll be able to do mine as well, for whatever that is, as brief as whatever it is. Because this keeps coming up over and over as the answer and the solution for everyone I've been speaking to. So take what you need. Remember, these are quite often also 2 weeks ahead of a realization. So remember that too. That the message was that what people are doing is not enough. And I've only been able to share this with a few others that this has come up with recently, because basically when something comes through in a repeating pattern energetically that I see in one person and then another, I already know there will be another for all going through this. So That's why I originally started writing, is when I would go through something, then I would repeat what I did and what I went through to someone, and then I would repeat it, and by the third or fourth or fifth time that day, I then knew I needed to start to write this, and I needed to. So this is what I'm talking about, is that energy. It is a prophetess energy. Because many are losing interest in ascension. They're losing interest, and they're struggling so much that I want to say it's time to get excited again. It's time to get excited. Hey Johnny, hey Rachel, it's time to get excited. I won't answer that, Sharon. Wait and see what I'm going to bring through. It's time to get excited, to come back in and ground because you want to and you're interested. If you stay in the mind of 50 in and out, in and out, in and out, which I'm going to talk about, we're going in and out, spirit, soul, spirit, soul. It's going to answer a lot of your energy questions at the moment. Because others may not know what the void is. Others may not know about the Schumann resonance, but I sure do. I sure do know. I'm the only one that I know of that knows like me. On the whole fucking planet in the world, what I bring through newly. It's pretty big. I'm here with you all, bringing this through, helping you create new 144 light paradigm timeline with you all right here and now. This is the ground, crew, core, hard yakka. Because, and I've said it before, ascension is fucking hard work. This is hard work. Make no mistake about it, but gee, I love it. Because, as I shared before, what is the other alternative? Back in Nutso land? Back in where we couldn't speak up? We can speak up with ourselves now. So, it's about getting excited and jumping on board. And I want to say to you, the message has come. What you're doing now, for many of you who vibrate, it's not enough. And you don't know it's not enough. So I'm here to help deliver this information with 3 or 4 master souls in the last 48 hours. That was absolutely energetically life-changing for them to move forward with this information right now. To come back to wanting to ground in because you want to. To be conscious of wanting to. Many are feeling this is tedious, boring, want to skip it. They don't want to feel and they just want to move on ahead. Well, let me tell you, you cannot and are unable to do it this time. This is health, another, again, bottom line time. However, this time is in spirit and soul, and it will be whatever it is for masters within those 14 days. There is no pressure. It may take others longer. I'm telling you, after those 14 days, there is an open window to own this and to consciously, here we go. Notice how many have not really been stopping the thinking. Another one this morning, I had a session with a beautiful soul, and I was able to gently point it out to her. Okay, when you've got for the next 7 days, you know, they were noticing and writing, they weren't releasing. So there's a lot of head jobs going on at the moment. Okay, we are the best at fooling, lying, and tricking ourselves. Trust me, I'm an ex-addict of 2 major addictions. I know what it's like to be sneaky. I know what it's like and the levels that one will steep to feed an addiction. I know. We all have a naughty side in us, and we have all accessed it and used it in some energetic way. And anyone that hasn't is denying, is full of shit. And it's bullshit, but they're bullshitting themselves. We all have. Come on. Own it. Lighten up. Because that's your superpower. Because that's your superpower. And at the moment, guys and girls, we cannot move on ahead unless we want to. And many are in purgatory of not making a conscious choice, and that's okay for whatever it is for you. One may need to hit a few 110 brick walls like I've had to with my health for me to wake up and really, really, really get it. So bless in softness, gentleness, gentleness, gentleness for whatever it is for you that you need to go through, 55, that whatever you need to go through for you to get your wake-up call for yourself. We need to give roses this side of the grave for ourselves, and grieving the loss of ourselves from what's happening out in the world from a couple of months ago. This is what we're grieving. Give yourself permission to sleep. Give yourself permission to not think. And if a thought comes in, notice, well, let's shift that one. Do something, move and shift the energy to help you be conscious of your consciousness. This is the image and the vision I was given. A submarine, underwater. Being in the submarine in this black icky oil, and it's about getting out of these energies of those people and those energies of things that you haven't dealt with them face to face, of an older energy, because you no longer can. Those energies are gone and over. You need to slip out of that submarine, close the hatch up, and swim in the clear water and raise above and start again. And write your goodbyes to people on a piece of paper. If you're really serious about really being at that point for yourself, you'll want to do this, because people resist. Because don't tell us what to do. Don't tell me I've got to write. I've written before. Oh my God, I find writing so boring. I've tried writing. Writing doesn't work for me. I don't have time for writing. I don't know what to write. No. Can I say bullshit? Can I pull the bullshit card? I'm going to pull the blind up. Bullshit. Everybody can write, scribble, draw. A kid can write on the wall with crayon and smear shit all over a wall too. The spirit sense of humour. So we can write and get it down. Writing has been part of us from the beginning. So there's really no excuse for this writing that I'm talking about. You've got to want to do it as a way of freedom for yourself. Free yourself from your entrapment of your own mind. And the reason it needs to be an A4, because someone asked me the other day, and I'm so thankful they did, why can't I just write on a little? And I said, oh, I'm so glad you asked, because that's not enough. See, what happens is, when you get an A4, and usually a new one, because it means you're starting a new book, and you're gonna release the old chapters as you're writing until you finish, and then you can clear to begin new chapters, so you understand the significance of how important it is to write, to clear for your next chapter in your ascension journey in human mastership. We're scribes. We're ancient. We really, really need to do this to help us, to help ourselves to move forward. This is the message that came repeatedly. We are shifting into higher heart, dragon, holy grail energies, and I'm here to bring through to you all right here and now. And I do this in pure divine unconditional love, faith and trust in service. I have under my name shared many words of energies of what it's taken me a quarter of a century to master, to be a grandmaster's energy. Karate or any other belt, what do? They do levels. They do levels as they reach up, and it takes years and human years to attain this. Ascension cannot be rushed, fooled or cheated. So I was given that energy vibration of Grandmaster, and it's my truth, and I'm allowed to write that. It feels really good to own that for myself on my own university of life. So okay, big shift happening now. I am, we're going to a second part right now. Take a breath and shift. Trinity energies. I'm also Maiden, Mother Crone energy. The whole three come through me as well. And I voice and table to own my self-worth of honouring and validating just what these energies are that I'm sharing, for you to understand in your consciousness what you're feeling. because what I bring through cannot really be put into words. They are beyond energies. Yet I'm here to grow and ascend further in this human being body vessel just like you. Yet I've also been tasked to take this step forward, to share with you my gift to you of the hell that I'd been through as well, for me to come here. There's nothing hidden here with me. I cry, I share everything. You know that, those that know me, right? Because it's okay, I'm vulnerable. It's okay, I cry. It's okay, at times I feel weak. It's okay, because that's part of my ascension, but don't fuck with me. Because I love playing energy games back of what if someone attacks, they're just going to get that mirrored straight back from me. It is what it is. Be a smartass or be a smartass back too. Like, you know. Irene, did your mum just pass away today, sweetheart? Oh, Irina. Okay. Beautiful dragon family love. I've got all my dragon collective energies as the mother of dragons of the energies of the planet, that they have let me know, and I needed to accept and honor that that's what it is in spirit and soul. Just bringing that in and pulsing that beautiful divine healing out to you all right now. My heart just goes out in compassion to all mother energies, my mother, her mother, your grandmother. Let's just release that genetic DNA, old cords, attachments with the mother energies to help you to write about this more. It's really, really huge at the moment, everyone. I will share as a picture on this video of, I was guided to get a spirit guide drawing, and I don't go often because my vibration is so high. They are unable to tune into me, apart from the ones that do and freak out what they see, and they just are beyond belief of what they see for me. It's cute. And yet this lady who has written books and is well known and just basically lives up there, I couldn't connect with her talking to the human, because she's just totally lives up there doing and channeling what she is. And she said, blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes, all I see is blue eyes, as she was drawing. And I've always said, I've got blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes. And my high self's name is Trinity. It looks like me. It was incredible. Anyway, so I will share that picture, because there was Mary Magdalene and Jesus of Arimathea, and I was assisting the Christ energies, and in that picture you'll see the Holy Grail cup inside of me with the DNA down the bottom. And it's time for me just to share publicly that I am a keeper of the Holy Grail energies, of the Christ energies, personally. And it's there's a couple others that have felt that calling. We've all got callings, and quite often we're not the only one, but then quite often we are. So I do know of others as well. So what I've written here, gold and silver Merkaba, from soul star to earth star into Gaia. I'm not to bring that through though, I'm just sharing the vision. Okay, I'll just keep reading my notes. You are taking care of you, but it's not as enough, as you don't know it's not enough, but I do. Breaking through this right now with yourself. Feel this. So, I haven't finished about the writing yet, I'll finish that in a minute. Feel this. Allow consciously, right now, for ninth dimensional energies from the divine, that I'm activating, that I've reached ninth dimensional energies, that you can take for yourself. I would really ask that you honour ninth dimensional vibrational energies to help upgrade you, because you need more. You need more, and I've got them all. And you're right here with me now, and you're so welcome. All healing is self-healing. What also come up and see what resonates for you is that I need to soften the lives due my energy intensity, and more so now in 9D, of the information come through. See if this resonates, of going nuts in a past lifetime. Of going nuts, insane, psychotic, where one could have been locked away, is what's come up. Even if you go, whew, that's enough. That's enough. Yes, the birds, they really join in, don't they? They felt it. Here they go again. Okay, and there's a vision. Are you ready? Here we go. Going to a third part. Picture yourself, those long sticks with those plates, and spinning a plate, and spinning a plate, and spinning a plate, and spinning and spinning. And by the time you got there, whoop, that one again, hang on, that one again, whoop. So you're doing that, keeping all the plates spinning. Up, and then you got balls, and you're also doing that, but you're also juggling this and that and everything. I want to say stop and drop spinning the plates and juggling the balls. Let it go. There are so many multidimensional energies. You cannot hold these energies. That one, and many are not realizing they're still holding them. Thank you. Yep. Okay, you done? Beautiful. Because we've got a lot to say. And we've triple layered ourselves. And so many do not know how to. And I say, stop winding the clock up. Just stop winding it. Put on music. And shift, shift, shift. 7 levels are releasing to break through to the 8th, a very new. Well done, Trisha. You're all doing it. Every single one of you talking to me now are actually doing this on a higher level. Allow. We're in a process of coming into a new dimension for yourself. Whatever that is, it doesn't matter. You're shifting into another dimension for yourself. It doesn't matter. 5D has 11 or 12 layers within it. It doesn't matter. We're shifting dimensionally. Yes, we're shifting into 5D, New Earth energies. Oh gosh, we're always doing that. We've been doing that for a little while now. Yes, we are. It's shifting into your human consciousness more of choosing to be here. Okay, tension, I don't know how, some are shifting, some are thanking me. So it's interesting, you're in different places. Well, it's realizing when we say I don't know how, that the words I don't know how are a block for ourselves. So if I can bring that to your attention, I don't know how, sit with that, it's a block. Okay, go with that one, sweetie. Because those of you that have lasted this long, it's usually an hour. The surprise in you lasting this long is for me to share with you. You've got to earn what I call Avalon Energies to receive what I bring. And if someone got off and were bored or weren't ready, bye. Infinity, infinity, infinity. Oh, bless Paul that you lost someone today as well. Bless, 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 bless. Okay, infinity, 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 infinity. Here we go. I am embracing and embodying rainbow, harmonic, convergence energies right now through me for the next 6, 7, whatever months until the 12th of January 2021. I will bring these through for whatever I'm linking with the planets further from when I did link the umbilical cord through myself. I'll be live streaming it. Where I will be live streaming it with the Blue Beyond Guide will either be right here in this seat or another seat in someone else's place, or I will be an hour or so away from myself in Currumbin, Queensland here in Australia with others bringing it through. So that energy is what I'm bringing through right now. Bless. You got tears. Yeah, it really is here. See, this is me sharing my I am of the divine, my private divine sacred space. That's been 25 years in the coming back, masters, of I'm still standing better than I've ever been, feeling like a little kid. I love that when that came through. So the exciting thing is, my inner, I'm going to remember that I wrote this as I read out. My new inner galactic inner child has arrived physically in shifting into 9D. The picture's just going up right now. Balance masculine, feminine. Feel that upgrade right now. Live, 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 live changing. Spirit and soul gifted healing right here. It's important to acknowledge this. It's here. There you go. See? It's not hard. Just allow, allow, allow. You've got it within yourself. Just breathe. Of my new inner divine original blueprint energy of the divine Akashic of pure source energy coming through myself of Christ's divine pure portal opening of energy right here and now. Make a conscious choice in continuing with this, as this is only for those who are ready of Avalon Energies as an etheric key to enter or further in watching, in feeling the rest of this. Make no mistake, you will feel an instant shift of both spirit and soul. It is about accepting consciously or superconsciously the world we live in is not the same, and it never will be. Take a moment. I know you may know, just take a moment. Take a moment again. The world is not the same, and it never will be. This is huge, although you may feel you know it, and this is basic. Many are still blocking with their heads. Well done, Sharon. I was trying to, LOL, I was trying before using my head. Yes. You were just not aware you needed to do more. I'm here to tell you, it's not enough what you're doing at the moment because you don't know any different. So you're ready for this? Okay? So that's why you're here. Many are blocking with their heads and thoughts, yet do not even consciously know or realize they don't know any other way and have been doing this for so long. Well, it's time to wind that clock right down by not winding it up, by allowing another 11 days of the 14 not think energies to not think, plan. We're still in 11 days. You still got time. 11 days, 11 seconds, 11 nanoseconds. It can be an eternity stretched. 11 days is a very long time to... People have triply layered, been triply busy. It's taking a while to slow down and not wind up the clock before you can even start unwinding the clock. The first step is stop winding it up with the head. And then you now need to allow it to unwind. We have time. Please have peace in whatever you're going through right now. Allow yourself to breathe for a moment. A moment is enough. Okay, I will continue reading. I know this is powerful when I wrote this. So again, I wrote this a day or so ago, so I'm re-remembering as I'm writing. It was very strong when I channeled this. It is time I came out more and shared this with you through this divine live video, a masterpiece, P-E-A-C-E, of divine healing energies of the whole orchestra of all layers and levels of 777, free gifting healing right here and now, masters. It is many instruments I work with as a conductor. Many facets, all multifaceted, of 777 free gifting healing right here and now. I do need to state this as I give honor and respect to the divine and all that flows through me in service 24/7 and beyond to God. Remember, whatever that means for you. I use many different names, energy names for source. Anyone that watching that does not understand of higher energies will think I'm nuts with what I'm going through and bring through. And I clear those energies right now for me to be able to come on here. As this is more of the coming out energies in our human embodiment that I'm creating newly, and newly voicing as a Blu-ray 1 monad. Please look this up for yourself, what that means. If someone comes in and they'll hear me talk about and dragons and this and that and all these bloody, you know, I just laughed. I just laugh. And I clear those energies of that right now. There's a big releasing, big shattering of that. So that's for everyone. Because today I'm combining 2 world energies through sharing about new dragon energies being revealed only recently of both spirit and soul through our emotion energies. I've shifted my human embodiment from 8D that I've shared with you all. I was in 8D to nearly 9D dragon ancient energies arising in our human embodiment of our dragon higher heart energies. This is new. Take a breath. I shared this year recently that I saw the ancient war dragons had returned. I shared, if you can recall, it's okay if you're not able to, I saw the ancient war-torn, battle-weary ancient dragons returning. Well, guess what? That multidimensional facet of us as dragons have returned. They needed healing, and that phase is now complete for myself, and you're in that healing phase for yourself. Because for those of you masters who are now ready to heal and embody them and their energy linked with the astral dimensional world energy they reside and live in, as ancient dragons have returned with their presence closer to us than before. I'm asking if I'm to share something very special about the dragon energies. I've always been very private. I haven't written a book about what I've done, having the energy of the mother of dragons for the planet, linking spirit to soul. It's a pretty big call, but it is mine. It's true and I stand by it. I can back it up every time. It is what it is. Okay, I'll say no, I'm not to share that bit with you. And then usually when I do that, 9 times out of 10, I'll go back and I will share it with you. So for now, I'm not to share that. I'll keep that one yet. Okay. It was a vision that was saying the mother energy that we have within us to let go mothering of all humanity. Let go of mothering all humanity. Please sit with that. We are ancient war dragons that have been fighting the great fight. You needed to earn access to this live right now, and boom, here you are, so thank you. So I'm going to say 45 minutes before I keep going on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are 54, that's 9 endings, that's brilliant. Okay, thank you for coming on for whatever time it is, because our dragon heart is our own personal holy grail. I'm helping to reactivate the holy grail and your dragon heart right now, which is of a light blue color that sits above your heart. Heart, higher heart, dragon heart, Trinity energies. Because a ripple effect of what's been going on in the world is only just now more coming through at our soul's core. Only just starting to come through. Bless. You're crying, you're reconnected, you're welcome, another release, fantastic. I know you'd love to hear, not ready, Vicky. Stay with it, honey. That's your curiosity, so pull yourself back in. So you need to, you did ask me before, Vicky. So you need to choose to want to ground in. There's a lot of fairy elemental shaman energy that I linked into before I came on. I was wondering what energy space I was going to come from. It was strongly shaman because I have strong shaman energy, strong fairy elemental energy. You know, just be me, show up. It's all of those. So we'll just stay in the now. Because the tiny wheel or cog at the center of more wheels and one big whole giant wheel needs to be reached and released. That's the inner. Because it needs to be spoken to or written to of what occurred or happened of a surface level, how we felt when we lost our power as a 5-year-old. If you don't recall, just recall, I lost my power or empowerment some way when I was 5, and just take that in consciously is enough for you to heal this. This is the void that souls are feeling, is this. So it is a void, but it's not a big void energetically to come to the planet as in what I would say is void energy. So I want to say this is a multidimensional shift of a healing of that 5-year-old inner child energy. I've been sharing a lot about this to bring in your new intergalactic inner child, and that's what I've just recently embodied. Little twinkles in my eyes. It's just the energy is just twinkling for me to come in for what I was let know I'm now in 9D for whatever. It doesn't mean for me it means wow, okay, this is ninth dimensional energy. For you to come in for whatever that is for you in your journey. No comparison, no competition, is what it is. I need to be in this energy to help you, help yourself of a high vibration energy. It makes sense. That's why I stand by everything I share, because I own everything. So this is very raw and real and very different. That I could write and share so much less, but I'm just way past that, way past that. And I had to let go of mothering humanity again on another level. Your role is over in that area of caring so much for others that some do not know how to let go. Ian White, Australian Bushflower Essences, for the first time since 1995, brought out 2 new essences with Mother's Day recently here. One is the Boost and one is the Carers Essence. Wow. Wow for these times. I'll see if I'm going to bring one in. Would you like me to bring an essence in, or will I share with you the crystal that came? I will share at the moment this crystal. It's called chrysotile. Allow yourself for vibrational healing, masculine, feminine. We're going to tap in with one hand. Allow the droplets to be released. And then we swap to the left, the feminine, to ask the droplets to be released. And visualize droplets coming of the chrysotile crystal energies. It's for the third eye and the heart. Feel it starting to trickle in. The vibration is number 8 and the master number 55. Because the new energy vibration we've just shifted into, are you ready? Is 8, 8, 8, which ends up being 6. And recently it was multiple 6s. I can assure you now, the golden matrix codes, when I said and shared, there's a new matrix. It's only the second time I've seen this in all these years, and others said yes, I felt something, yes, and it's the gold codes. I'm getting some art done with this. 8, 8, 8. How exciting. It's there. Pitch rising now. Hi Tarika. So the chrysotile is honesty, release, telepathic endeavors and knowledge. It's about regeneration and chronic fatigue. Honesty, sincerity. The knowledge and acceptance that each event that occurs is divine timing and always for the highest good. I've got something written about chronic fatigue in a minute, if I'm meant to. They now Okay. I'm asking if I'm to share this bit with you about the dragons again, or do I need to wait? All right. They're now letting me, I'll read you my notes. They're now letting me see and help to heal the ancient dragons that are returning more and more now to us to see them. I just did a dragon healing this morning, and it's come to share. I've not done one for so long, for such a long time. It's overwhelming to share this right now. Phew, breathe, Stasia. So it was very overwhelming. I was allowed to heal the ancient dragons in the etheric realms, and it's overwhelming. I did it years ago before I read or knew anything about this, of seeing 3 dragons above people's heads, and I used to heal them, and then one day they thanked me and said I was helping the junior ones to heal as they were transmuting, and they left, and they've come back once before, and now the ancient dragons have come back, and I'm able to heal them directly, and it's huge. That's all I'll say for now. It's real. It's a huge honor. So I wrote, I'm very honoured when they come to me personally, as they've called me Mother of Dragons, in rebirthing the dragon energy to the planet through my human vessel, linked with my spirit. It is a fact of, it is what it is. It's taken me a long time to own and claim this, and voicing my truth raw and real as I do so in the human being. I just want to share that with you bit by bit about the dragon energies, not too much. Okay, nearly been going for an hour. I'm just looking what else I have here. Expect a darkening of the light, the rune, transmuting our birth mother's traumas of what they couldn't help in being and delivering. I wrote that, imprinted with our mother's sternness and harshness. It's acknowledging that is with us, and I have now acknowledged that it's a part of me that I'm actually really unable to change, so I've learned to work with it, that it just still comes out of me, and I've noticed, and I'm working with it and softening it more and more. I just recognize when that she pops inside of me, and I'm slowly shifting that. It's like, turn off being a mother. You're not able to switch off being a mother. So please know that that's still happening. It's the way we handle it. And the biggest thing is, as I say goodbye again, thank you, is book yourself in with yourself. Make yourself a priority. Hello, beautiful Aaron. Make yourself a priority and book in with yourself. You need to step up and change what you're doing in helping yourself to heal. Put yourself first and honor yourself over these next 11 days. This is vital in survival. Take care of yourself first. It is how one perceives or allows oneself to do it, to let go, to unwind by not winding the clock up, to choose you. It's not been easy to choose ourselves, has been the message. And it has not been easy for souls to unwind. So what makes this different this time in getting it? It is the difference of the brain to the feeling, and finding what it is that stops you. What is the block? The block is not communicating or writing to release someone from the past, even you, even yourself. If you've written to everyone else, write to you. Come home to you, face, own, and honor you. It has come up recently about the mirror work again. Something I used many years ago. Many have used it. However, again, I needed to say with someone, it's really tough to pick yourself up physically and make yourself walk in the human to look into that mirror. It can take a week. Because it's really hard the very first time. Once ain't going to do it. 7 times, 7 layers, 7 levels. To keep going back and ask yourself, is there more? And to look yourself direct and feel your power and empowerment. It's really good. Because we're shifting and changing all the time. Not one thing that we use as a tool, 555 just then, that we don't need to do again and again and again and again on ascension journeys. It's continual linking spirit to soul. Yes, get out of your own ways. Exactly. I just didn't say it. That was written there. Because people then can put it in their heads, oh yeah, got to get out of my own way. I'm in no means saying you did that, Di. Thank you for reminding me. But what happens is people will get in their head of saying, yeah, got to get out of your own way, and they'll keep it, and that's their head doing it with their head and not realizing it. It's the difference of the brain to the feeling and finding what it is that stops you. The block is not communicating or writing to release someone from the past. It could be yourself from a past life or this life as well. Keep feeling what this is for you. Here it is now, Di. Get out of your own way. Sometimes the most obvious is right in front of us, and it's, you know what, it's our stubbornness. I want to say to you, and I wrote this and I'm reading this out because I need to clear the path for Monday, something new's going to come, is use that stubbornness energy to persevere and push through when you really want an answer. The stubbornness that keeps us trapped, and I don't know how to do this, and I don't know what to write, and I don't know what to think, I don't know. Use that stubbornness and persisting to push through to get an answer for yourself. And I wrote, pick me, I'm a queen as well. I've had to use my stubbornness and determination for a solution because we live a double-edged sword. Using our stubbornness and determination, energy for a solution is both a block and a solution. And quite often I've said, it's a double-edged sword using our gifts and having our gifts, okay? It's a double-edged sword. It's a time to reverse the exhaustion of 11 days to write. If not, and you are still fully exhausted, by then you will know you have not brought this new link through of blocking oneself with not wanting to talk or share what's going on and living in the astrals and the head only. This is the warning. I'll repeat that again. You ready? This is a time to not wind the clock, to allow a reversal of exhaustion over 11 days to write. And if not, and you're still fully exhausted after those 11 days, you'll know you need to do something more then. To write that you've not brought the new link through of self-blocking in not wanting to talk or share what's going on and living in the astrals and that only, the head only. That is the warning. This will no longer work and will lead into chronic fatigue further. Said lightly, yet said. And that's it. And we're just about to go to 1 hour, and I'll click off. So 45 seconds. You're welcome. You're welcome. Boom, confirmation, battle letter to you. Yeah, it's pretty big. You're welcome. Yeah, you do a really good one, sweetheart. It's really simple. Have fun, be creative with it, lighten it up. You've got to want to write for your freedom. It's your peace and your freedom, and to create that space that you want to write. Not because you have to. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell you what to do, and I certainly won't do that. All right, love you. See you on Monday's live. Still vacancies open. 66 AU exchange for masterclass number 2. Please email me, theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com. Love you.